Good morning, good morning. Happy Thursday. Hope everyone's having a great morning and a great trading session so far. Good morning, Good morning, Applejacks. Good morning, Pred. How are you guys this morning? What time is it? Oh, I could just start trading. We just got out of 8:45 medium impact news, and we're about to go into 9 o'clock news in a sec. Of course. Good morning, good morning. Kind of expected to be flat until after 9 o'clock, to be honest with you. It's kind of a given at this point, for real, for real. That's what we're looking like on a 5-minute chart with my levels. Basically bounced off the 4th support level pre-market, went up, touched the 2nd one, and dropped from it. So we'll just wait till, actually, what time do I stop? 8:55. Never mind. I'm a little slow today. Good morning, Amelia. How are you this morning? Market is ass. I concur. I concur. Oh no. Oh, never mind. I thought my levels were different on each chart again. It was gonna piss me off. But it's not. False alarm. False alarm. Damn, I was looking to take the sale right there. But never mind. Oh yeah, no, I'm only taking counter trend if it's just a pullback. No counter trend divergence right now. I want to focus on like getting everything I need for everything in the direction of the trend first. Tornadoes and thunderstorms. Oh no. There's nothing worse than that stuff happening. Because then it's like, these damn sirens. And do I get up and go in the basement just yet? Come on. Right. The market is moving so fast. It's actually just a tad bit insane. Just a tad. You know what? I wonder if... No, I don't want to do that. For real, that's how bad the wind was? Damn. Yeah, that's crazy. Good morning, Janelle. How are you this morning? Reminded you of hurricane season. Where did you live where you got hurricanes? Florida? How are you this morning, Janelle? All right, there's only like 2 minutes before the 9 a.m. I promise y'all, it's probably my last time getting on the charts before 9 o'clock when we have the 8:45 and 9 o'clock combo. I'm over it. I am over it. I really am. Hold on, I want to see something. Oh, in Alabama. I didn't even know that you guys got hurricanes down there. Woke up early to trade London. It was a profitable success. Nice. Nice, nice. You don't know how you feel about that nickname. How you gonna call her JB? And when she give you your initials, you don't know how you feel about it. Ma'am. Oh my goodness. Oh Lord. Oh my gosh. I think Applejacks is rubbing off on all of us just a tad bit too much. Just a tad. Hurricane hit NOLA, it would hit my hometown too. Oh my gosh. I did not know that. Did not know that at all. All right. Let's wait for the 9 a.m. news, see what goes on. You're doing your job, though. We haven't trolled you enough the last few weeks. I agree. You guys have not. I agree. I agree. What do you guys think about this? I guess there's a new company coming out called Top One or something. And I guess Joey Morgan is going to be an affiliate. And he's able to give people early access or something. I don't know. But they have some Top One Academy that I didn't know anybody on there besides him, the other guy who does a podcast style interview. Well, no, not podcast. I wouldn't say that. He does interviews and overtalks everyone. And I think Kane is on there as well. I don't know. I think it's free if I'm not mistaken, but yeah. Oh, Applejacks, you just wait. There's a lot of companies coming out. The guy who was associated with FTT, I don't think he was like on the corporate team or anything, but he's coming out with his own. I just feel like when you, don't get me wrong, companies need affiliates to be able to grow their business in the way that they want to, especially in this space, right? Because people are used to what they're used to, they like what they like, and not very many people are willing to put their money on something new. But I also feel like as an affiliate, you have to kind of do your due diligence, because putting your name on something that's brand new, not knowing how it's going to turn out, is a little crazy. And I don't know. And then the whole, this is my thing about the teaching part, right? Now, I can't say the same thing about Apex, because Apex had Apex investing for years before they came out with the prop firm, right? I think I told you guys, my best friend, the one who trades, he heard about Apex investing like when we were taking I think it's called Major League Trading. We took their course, we took Aerial FX, and he knew about Apex investing back then. Okay, so this was many, many years ago. So it's a little bit different because their whole purpose was really to teach before prop firms was even really like heavy like that. You feel what I'm saying? But for it just doesn't make sense to me, right? Prop firms can only thrive off the failures of the 95%. So how does it make sense for an academy to be like something that's actually helpful? And I'm actually surprised, since Kane has his own, like, Discord, educational type of Discord. I'm actually kind of surprised that he agreed to it. Yeah, Jooms is called Thrive. He was a mod for all of 2 weeks and decided to start his own prop. I didn't even know, girl. I just knew he was associated in some way. All right, high impact news is coming in 15 seconds. They're doing way too much. They are. And I'm going to tell you what's so funny. Remember, we were just talking the other day when Draper asked me about, like, if I have a course, whatever, have a course, whatever. And I'm like, probably not. I think that sometimes men are driven by what feeds their ego. Like, it feeds their ego to be like doing what they're doing. I was watching Nutty's replay from yesterday. I don't think I got through all of it, but he was talking about how damn good Kyle. I did see that he was promoting some meme coins or something. And he was saying how, like, he was about to make a post on Twitter and he had it all conjured up and he ended up deleting it. Basically telling people, like, you need to watch out, like, for these meme coins because they're here today, gone tomorrow. And he said he ended up deleting and not posting it, and 2 days later they rug pulled. And he's like, I don't know if he's just that naive or what. Like, come on. I think that, like, the desire to be first is just such an ego trip, because to be first and lose your reputation is not worth it. I don't have a problem with MLM. I mean, I used to be a part owner of one. Um, but having MLM style in this industry is a little, no. Mm-mm. Remember, I talked about that when it came to precision funding, when they reached out to me to be an affiliate, but you stiffed one of my trading friends for a payout. Like, what? And it was MLM style. Um, it's just a lot going on. Good morning, Trenches. How are you this morning? Good morning. Good morning. Oh, I'm a mod. Let me start a prop. I'm weak. He said he worked for a real prop desk. No idea what the rest of the story is, but he wasn't a great trader. Yeah, it's ego. Good morning, Timbo. How are you this morning? Good morning. Yeah, I just feel like that's what it is. It's a desire to be first. And especially from the way that they're doing it with the MLM style, I just don't feel like I, as an affiliate, should be getting paid off of other affiliates and who's supporting them. That's just, no. Like traditional MLM is totally different because there's team building with it. Like I built teams of over 1,000 people, and guess what? When it came to three-way calls to, talk to prospects and things like that, it didn't matter how deep down this person is in my downline. I helped them in some capacity, whether they're sending my videos to a prospect, getting me on the phone, edifying me, me talking to them about the product or service and things like that. Like there was still some kind of work involved, if you get what I mean. But if I'm just sitting here streaming and I say, hey, Applejacks, you're a streamer, you should come on with me, blah, blah, blah. And now I'm making money off of your people who are signing up with you. That's just like there's no work involved. So that's why I don't really like it in this particular space. And also you guys have to remember, like, Top Step got rid of their affiliate program for a reason. When you think about it, most companies pay usually 10 or 15% in affiliate commissions, okay? And so when you start to add that component in, now you are taking even more away from the profit margins because you're adding a MLM component, and I just don't think it's a good idea. I don't. That Kyle is just Mr. Rugpull. That dude is so freaking clueless. Do you think he's clueless, or you think that he actually does it on purpose? What you think? I wanted to take that sale, but I couldn't. I was here way early, but I was thinking of you. I'm weak. Nah, he's a gentleman. I was about to say, girl, what's a Pondicherry? I was too. I was about to bring up Google so fast. Hold on. Just learn a new word. Hold, please. I thought the word Ponzi was blocked. You thought she made her own word. No, no, no. I don't think I don't think I have that blocked. Only thing I have blocked as far as words, let's not talk about when I first got here. But I think it's just like all the coin stuff. Because usually, like when I'm watching other people's videos, there's always somebody in the comments talking about, hey, great video, but I have a question. The ODT wallet, da 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 da. So whenever I see those, I like block specific words from those just so that I don't see them on my channel. But yeah, you really do think he's clueless? I wouldn't be surprised. I just feel like sometimes you just can't put anything past people anymore. It's like, are you actually clueless? Are you playing? That's what I'm always, I don't know. I just don't know. All right, we need to get out of this. We either need to break back up or break down, but I don't want to trade in the middle anymore. But yeah, he just DCAs into oblivion. Oblivion. Freaking out today on day 2. I need to trade, but NQ is bipolar, risking your payouts. Yeah. Be as safe as you can. Secure that payout. Don't take a trade until you are absolutely sure. All right, looks like we're gonna break on the downside. Not yet. There it goes. Pick a struggle, bro. You know what? I don't want to do that because I'm gonna lose my data by doing that. I was gonna switch to a 20 tick chart, but I kind of need the 16 tick chart to be able to write down how the market was moving today. How is anyone supposed to trade this? How? 985, 70 points. It's like way too volatile. Some people don't talk about that stock club. If you talking about Ian stock club, that gives me PTSD. Don't do it. MSTR, there's a lady, I think we talked about this before. There's this lady on YouTube who somebody made a video exposing how like she's super down on that stock, but she pretends like she makes money. And he like showed proof of it. I guess there was one time where she was like, oh, and I'm going to show you guys how to buy this because I don't really make videos like that, showing you guys how. So let me do that. And in the process of her doing that, she actually showed where her actual position was. And yeah, it wasn't pretty. It was not. Stupid Delta. Who the fuck can even trade this shit? 6. Be patient, Keamber. Just be patient. It's kind of the same thing as yesterday. A lot of the deltas of the bars I would like to get into are wrong. Trading with Ashley, that's her name. That's her name. Mm-hmm. That's what they were used. I used to watch and I hadn't seen them in a while. Turns out they were arrested in Dubai. What? Applejack's who? Yeah, I heard she was full of shit. That man made that video exposing the absolute hell out of her. Do you hear me? He was not playing. That man was not happy. Not happy at all. First of all, the way that she talks, she sounds like she's scamming. I do not like people who like, this is probably from a psychology background, but people who like when they're talking, how do I describe it? They enunciate all of their words with like really long tail. I don't know, like they take forever to talk. From a psychological standpoint, usually that's because they're trying to figure out what to say. And a lot of times scammers do that because they have to like prolong what they're saying while they're saying it because they're in the process of thinking what else to talk about or how else to say something without exposing the real truth. Oh, I don't want to be in that. I did want to be in it, but not that late. I thought I clicked that damn button on time. I did not. I did not. Damn it. It's also a lot of point of controls that are neutral, which is not good. I can't trade those. I never heard of Samuel. Good morning, Draper. How are you this morning? Good morning, good morning. I am well. Despite lack of sleep, I actually feel pretty good. Pretty damn good. But I did take a nice long nap yesterday, like a nice one. Oh, I don't like how far down that is. My target's filled, but my charts are frozen. And I might have to actually restart my NinjaTrader. See, my entry chart is frozen. So yeah, this the counter trend pullbacks are like the only counter trend I'm gonna be taking for a minute. I wonder why it froze like that. And it's still frozen. Oh, I forgot that was 9:30 news. All right, well, let me. Oh, I'm not gonna restart NinjaTrader actually. I'll just rebuild my Damn it! I just closed the wrong chart. Okay, yes, I do have to restart it. Good job, crazy girl. I closed the stream chart instead of my entry chart, which is so stupid because I actually have them all labeled so I don't mess up like that. Let's restart Ninja. I'm glad we got a trade in. I was a little worried because immediately when that bar closed, we had a retracement. So I think my entry was maybe like, I don't know, maybe like a point into the bar. Maybe it's not really that bad, but yeah, it made it look like it was gonna reject, but it didn't. All right. Now I just have to wait for Ninja to reload again. Country as hell she is. So Samuel Onuha. Since I'm waiting on NinjaTrader to restart. I have my order flow chart has tick replay data on, so it's gonna take a little minute to I'm laughing at Nutty's where is it? At Nutty's thumbnail. Is that AI or that's actually him? I can't even tell. Oh no, that's actually him. Maybe? No. Nutty and his AI child, I can't tell. No, that's AI. That's AI because I don't think Nutty's teeth looks like that. Oh, gracious. What was I doing? Oh. The Onuha brothers from Dubai luxury to a shocking police arrest. Do I want to watch a 28-minute video? Ain't somebody else got something shorter? Actually, I might actually watch that one. All them drugs is theirs? 250 kilograms? Child. Yeah, I never see these people before, but I'm finna see them today. Okay, let's go ahead and watch a couple seconds of that video so it's in my history so I can watch it later. Come on, NinjaTrader, let's go. Damn it. Only thing that sucks now is I won't be able to journal anything today because my zigzag's gonna be messed up. Just having trouble getting into the Discord. Oh, okay. Got you. Had me working like a dog and she was already in there. I am weak. At least you guys figured it out. He did say he used to make I. Yeah, I think that is AI. Yeah, Nutty and his AI thumbnails are hilarious. Okay, we watched enough so I can watch that later because I love me some crime stuff, okay? I sure do. Speaking of which, I wonder if this is going to ever make it to any of the crime shows that I watch, but I was on Facebook about 3 days ago, I think is when it popped up, and there was a lady who 6 days prior, so about 10 days or so ago, she made a post saying, my baby's home, my baby's home, my baby's home. And she was happy because her son was home from jail. If I'm not mistaken, he had been in jail since, I don't know, maybe like 2020 something. I don't know. I forgot the number or the year. And he was in jail for burglary and larceny, if I'm not mistaken. And about 5 days after she made that post, he unalived her and his 15-year-old brother. Yeah. It was just because I was like, why is this going viral? This lady talking about her son being home. And then I looked in the comments and that was why. Looking at the with all of that, 250 kilograms is crazy. They're from the Neverland. Never. Why did I say Neverlands, baby? Peter Pan. 2 weeks. Yeah. Not even 2 weeks. It was like 5 days. Yeah. Okay, chart. What are you doing? All right, now it's catching up. Cool. I have to remember to keep turning the tick replay data off before I close out the charts because now you can see it basically took 2.5 minutes to load, so now it has to catch all the way back up, and that's so unnecessary. It don't take that long to load my charts. All right, perfect. Now it's back right. Oh my gosh, y'all. I watched this one yesterday. The guy was like 6 something, 300 something pounds. I'm finna show y'all because I need y'all to understand how stupid you have to be to have this kind of stature. Okay, this is how big he is. Oh shoot, sorry. This is how big he is, all right? So, let me show you guys the stature from the video, all right? Now, here's the backstory. He worked for 7-Eleven. Pretty sure it's 7-Eleven. Worked for 7-Eleven. 5 different 7-Elevens get robbed in like, I don't know, a couple days span. Okay. His car was in the area. He got on a pooh shiesty mask with a certain backpack, certain shoes, and certain gloves. First of all, why are you robbing the stores that you've worked at? That's number one. But to do so, and you have and the officer even told him, how many 6 foot, 300 plus pound people do you know just walking around this earth? But furthermore, at one of the places that he robbed, one of the gas stations that he robbed, the clerk didn't know how to open the drawer unless somebody made a purchase. He literally is caught on video having the dude, I think he logged out, logged back in, turned the computer around for him, clicked a button so that the drawer opened. My man's. What? And then he screwed himself from a psychology standpoint anyway, because every time the officer asked him a question like that, he, can quickly, do you have children? Yeah, I have 2. Do you have a wife? No, I don't. Like, if he asks those kind of questions, answer real quick. But as soon as he said anything regarding the robberies, he's like, so you're asking me why da 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 da? I'm telling you I didn't do that. Or, so you're telling me that I robbed this place? Like, that's how he answered every question in regards to the robbery. But anytime he asked anything that didn't have to do with the robbery, he answered it like this. I'm like, you fucking idiot. Do you know how like, I've never worked at 7-Eleven. If I go rob a 7-Eleven and the cashier tells me that they can't open the drawer without making a purchase, I don't know what to tell them. I don't know to tell them to click this button because I ain't never worked there. Sir, how many 6 foot, 300 pound men do you know who works for 7-Eleven? I just don't understand. Like, people are actually cuckoo. He did it. He did it. He did it. He did it. Like, it was just so stupid. And then I think he ended up pleading out because he didn't want to face the jury or something. I don't know. It was just insane. It was literally. Then, y'all, so I'm watching this one. There was this guy in Atlanta who was gay, and he ends up getting murdered. And he got stabbed a whole bunch of times, and he calls 911. And by the time the police got there, he was still like dying out. Like, the officer's like, who did this to you? Because, a dead man can't talk. And instead of him telling him, he was like, I'm dying. I'm thinking, this is your chance to tell them who did this, right? So, in the midst of me watching this one of the suspects was his ex-boyfriend. The guy also, while he was dying, he told the officers, ask the neighbor. She knows that boy. She knows that boy. But she only knew him as that boy. But he has sent pictures of his ex that he said was that boy to the neighbor before, right? The neighbor or his friend or something. Y'all, why? I'm sitting here looking and I said, that ex-boyfriend look real familiar. But I'm like, nah, that can't be him. I said, nah, that's gotta be him. But he looks a little bit different now, just a tad, because they showed like one picture where he had no facial hair. I didn't recognize him from that. But when they showed him with a little bit. He had extra like beard that he does not have anymore. I was like, bro, this is the dude who makes TikToks with his boyfriend now. Their channel is called Eric and CJ. And the thing was, you know, in the little crime video, they was talking about how the dude, Eric, who was the ex-boyfriend in this case, who was a prime suspect, which he got exonerated. He wasn't part of it. He had a history of stabbing a former lover. I did not know this. So I was like, wait. So they show like his tattoos, and the way that they found him was crazy. So then I'm like, so I go onto my other YouTube channel because I think I'm subscribed to them on my other YouTube channel. So I look, and lo and behold, the last video that they posted, he actually showed his tattoos, and I was like, that is him. What? But he wasn't part of it. What's my, hey Lotto, good morning. What's my entry criteria? There's quite a few. We got 9:30 news, right? So I'll show you what my entry criteria was for this counter trend trade. The market's moving a little too fast today to where like Delta is not really matching and stuff like that. What time did I take that trade actually? I don't remember. It was in the 9:15 candle. So my zigzag is gonna be messed up here, but it's all right because I had to reload Ninja. Where did I take the damn trade? Oh, here. All right, so counter trend, this is what I'm looking for. These numbers are wrong, but it still works. So counter trend, I want to see the volume be more in this swing than the previous one. That lets me know that the buyers are trying to take over the downtrend, right? So that works. Then I want the volume of this swing to be less than this one, because if it's more, that means that the sellers are trying to take back over the trend. So that's the like most basic part is that volume. I have a volume up down indicator on my entry chart down here so that I can see the volume in each candle, right? So the only other criteria I was looking for was that the volume of this candle is less than this one. The reason why is because that lets me know the sellers are weak. Okay. And then I just wanted the volume of this one to be more than that one, because then that means the buyers are strong. So the buyers are already strong because of the volume of the swings, but then I needed the volume of the reversal bars to paint the same picture. So again, volume of this was less than this to show me the sellers are weaker than these buyers. And then I wanted the volume of this candle to be more than this one, because then it shows the buyers are stronger than the sellers here. That's it. That's the only pattern I look for counter trend. Only one. And it always has to be like, because there is a type of reversal like this, where you have a lower low to a lower high to a higher low. I don't want that. I always want it to be, if I'm going for a sell, a lower low to a lower high, or a higher high to a higher low if I'm going for a buy. That's like the only criteria for counter trend. But a lot of times I'm mainly looking for the volume of my entry bar to be more than the volume of the previous reversal bar, and or the delta to be more than the previous bar. That's it. That's just what shows the strength in the market. Excuse me. We're gonna be here till, no, you ain't gonna be here till 11. And I still won't be able to tell you nothing. Google the story about the wealthy lawyer ATL with the whole family flew out of state for a grind. What? Girl, you're welcome. But yeah, the most important thing with Rinkos, because it's so price-based, and this is why I've taken so long to try to figure this out, because I knew eventually I would figure it out. It just was going to take a minute, is there's so many factors you don't have to pay attention to, because if you use the right indicators, you'll always know the story of what the market is doing, specifically when it comes to volume and or order flow. Order flow for me just acts as the extra component, because there are times where, like, I'll give you a good example. Like, for instance, this reversal bar down, you can see that the delta is positive. So when I was trading volume only, it worked really well, but there were times where I'm like, bro, I know the delta of this bar is probably the wrong delta, and that's why I'm getting caught up. And that's usually what it was. It was either that or the delta would be neutral, which I don't take trades when the delta is neutral. Hold on. Gary Big Daddy Ferris. Is that him? A little patch of perfect. Oh, it was on Dateline. I'm gonna see if I can find on one of my crime shows on YouTube. I'm gonna see if I can find it. Order flow working out. I think so. I spent yesterday going through I think it was like all last week's data, trying to just thinking about things just a tad bit different, because I could tell that something was still wrong. Like, I always know that I'm like right there, but I can't figure out what piece is missing. And most of the time, the piece that I'm missing is something that I already took out. Like, legit. Okay. When I brought order flow back, I was only paying attention to what the delta of this bar is compared to that one. That's all that mattered to me, but that's not all that matters in regards to the market, because you have to know how strong the pullback is to begin with, and delta is not the only thing that tells that story. What tells the story of how strong the pullback starts is actually the volume of that candle, because you have to know how much force is the buyers putting in the market compared to the previous sellers. And legit, I swear to you guys, when I started reincorporating order flow, the very first page of the data that I started, which started on March 24th, is when I first started looking. I actually had that component of the volume of that bar written down, and then I stopped. And I literally even wrote, this is so stupid. Before I stopped, I literally wrote, what if, if the volume looks like this, then the volume of the entry bar should look like this, or the delta should be that. And then if the volume looks like this, the volume and the delta of the entry bar should look like this. And then I only did it on the first page. I wrote that at the very bottom, that was my thought process. And then I wrote on the other side, I said, nope, order flow is the only thing that matters. And I stopped. So legit, if I would have kept that thought process, which I started with that thought process back in like January or something. Just dumb. I be knowing, and then I like second guess. I'm like, no. But I promise you guys, every time I'm always removing the wrong component of something. Thinking, oh, that's overkill. No, that's actually the piece that I need, and everything else doesn't matter. It's just so dumb. Apex has a limit up down rule. Ooh. I think you just reminded me. Why is my up down not on there? I think most prop firms are 5%, if I'm not mistaken. I think. Don't quote me. Let me see. I might switch to a 20 tick chart tomorrow, you guys, because with the volatility being like this, with the deltas being wrong, point of controls being neutral a lot, it doesn't make sense to keep trading on a 16 tick chart right now. I'm just going to be irritated if it slows down. Let's see, limit up down moves in erratic markets. Well, this is not helpful. Do not be in a trade near a limit up or down move. Check daily price. You don't want to leave trades hanging on price limit. So they might follow the CME. What is the CME? 7%? Because I feel like most prop firms is 5. I feel like. Good morning, VJ. How are you this morning? I'm curious to know who you keep track of your data for analysis. I do have TradeZella, but I don't do a great job of you motherfucker. The biggest problem with me using TradeZella is that I don't take every trade that I'm supposed to. So in order for me to keep data for my analysis, I journal manually. And then I create these like analysis sheets based on like whenever I'm adjusting my strategy and things like that, I realize, oh, something is important that wasn't before and things like that. I just create an analysis sheet in Excel and I print it out and I just go through each trade and I categorize it in that way. One day, once I have my strategy set in stone, I'm going to make a video about how easy it is for you to analyze your strategy to figure out what's right, what's wrong, what's missing, and things like that. I think that was a trade. It was. Because it's a lot easier to find the holes in your strategy if you are not just trading off intuition. If you are actually trying to develop a strategy with set rules, it's so easy to find what the holes are or what can be improved and things like that. And I'm in the video, I'm going to show like a couple of examples of my own analysis sheet to show like, look, me trading volume and order flow, you can clearly see, even if you don't know how I trade, you can clearly see that this cluster right here shows you that this particular volume pattern, you should never trade that ever if it shows up in the market because it's always losing. But yeah, if you are really good with execution, which the market moves a little too fast for me sometimes, you can use things like TradeZella. There's a lot of online trade journals that are out there that are very helpful. What the fucky? Where'd that come from? What's that? Let's take profits. Upset my NinjaTrader. What is y'all doing? Oh, y'all are crazy. Yeah, I'm very confused. Did I say that or something? Did I just curse? Yeah, no, I just curse and don't even be knowing half the time. Let's see. Ah, that just became counter trend. Oh, y'all are cuckoo. Spread is like 50 points. Top step. I was just putting in the universe so anybody who was unaware could catch on. Gotta do further research. It happened during the pandemic. Yeah, I was very confused. Spread is like 50 points. Why? My spread is pretty small. Are you on Top Step X? Top Slip X? I can always see my spread here. Oh, it's a song? Oh. I would have never knew. So you're right. It's easy to dissect your data and optimize to exclude. Yeah. When I used to try to do it on Excel, the only reason why I stopped is because there was really no, I feel like it took just the same amount of time, because what I would do is I would make a new column for each component of my trade. So like, let's say I care about, hold on. Oh, well, that changes things. One. And now I'm not going to be able to take that. Oh, yes, I can. Oh, that's going to lose maybe. I knew it. I should have let it go. I'm done in a minute. Now I'm break even for no reason. But anyway, I would make a column for each component. So, oh, y'all couldn't even see the trade. I'm sorry. Oh my God. That is the worst way to lose a trade. I just want y'all to know. What's up with my charts today? I got stopped out just for it to go 50 some ticks. But I'm done trading for today anyway. But yeah, I think I'm going to do a 20 tick chart tomorrow with the same rules that I have. Maybe even a 24 tick chart just to slow it down a little bit. Because if the same things work, I don't have a reason to really stay on a 16 tick chart if I don't want to. Rob 40. Who the hell is Rob 49? Who are these people? And it's called What the Helly? Oh my gosh. My granny still sleep. Oh, it is raining outside. Rob 49. What the Helly? Oh, I can't listen to this. I cannot stand rappers who can't rap on beat. No. And I know that that's like a new thing, and I don't know why it's a new thing, because it confuses. How can you actually spend your time rapping off beat on purpose? How do you even do that? That's like if you try to clap off beat on purpose, eventually you're probably going to start clapping on beat, because it's so unnatural to do that. That just pissed me off. That just pissed me off so bad. The fact that y'all made me listen to that. No. I hate people who don't rap on beat. Oh my God. Maybe that's why the X. Yeah, it's Top Slip X. I don't trust any platform that any company has. I don't. Like, no, I'm gonna go with the people who've already had platforms for a long time. Why would you use the platform that's, endorsed by the company that you use? Hell no. Mm-mm. I ain't listening to Silk the Shocker. I turned it because I hate it. Like, I legit at first, I forgot who the first person, one of my friends sent me a song one time, and I was like, okay, maybe it's like the people who can't dance on beat. Maybe he just can't find it. That's fine. But then I started realizing, like, this is actually a thing. Like, people are actually doing this on purpose. And are you doing this to try to be like different or what? But it drives me insane. Like that, I can't. Mm-mm, I can't. Talking on the beat garbage. Yeah, I don't know what that is, but I can't do it. Like, imagine R&B or pop artists singing off beat. It would piss you off. No, 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 no. He's still creating it. I think when I watch his recaps. I don't watch him live, like his live replays or anything. But on one of his recaps, I think it was last week, he was saying that they were hiring for an engineer, if I'm not mistaken. And we're possibly hiring, in the future to, damn, I didn't realize what the price was. What's the all-time high of Nasdaq? Like 21,000 or something? What is it? 20,173 on December 16th. Oh, no. 20,204? Is that the high? Over 22,000? That's what I thought, but why this website don't got that? Yeah, a lot of these websites are, and I'm typing in futures. 21,121. That's not true. Yeah, I didn't realize how. I honestly, I don't ever pay attention to the price ever because I don't know. I'm just so zoomed in, I don't really care. But damn, I don't know what made me just look to the right. Like, we're in the 18,000s. Jeez. See, Draper's gonna get kicked out because I'm reading that off beat and I don't even know the beat. Man, we're almost at the limit down price. Oh my gosh. Oh, speaking of which, I have to put that back. I forget what it's called in here. I thought it was called percent. I don't know. I'll figure it out later. Paper products increasing like crazy. I don't know, because I'm going to be honest with you. My mama buys those. So I have no idea. But we do use paper products. For the most part, it just kind of depends on what it is. We do make a lot of stuff where you can kind of only eat it in bowls. You need a special ICT rent for this? I'm weak. Because she thought she was going to be able to. Oh, trenches. Well, at least you know she competitive. Aw. Tell her that means she just gotta work a little harder. That's it. It's almost at 5%. Yeah, like I said, there are a lot of prop firms that 5% is the limit, even though 7% is the CME limit. So make sure if you guys are continuing to trade that you make sure whatever prop you're using, you're still able to trade right now, because some of them might end up closing your accounts if you continue to trade if we just hit 5%. So just be on the lookout for that. Oh, really? I think oh, you know what? I think that's why I think Alpine and Nutty both had like a special stream around the 3 p.m. event for the tariffs. And I forgot what Alpine named his stream, but because they trade on time-based candles, a lot of times I can't, regardless of how big the candles are, it all looks the same to me. You know what I mean? You have to really pay attention to the fact that, oh shoot, this 1 minute candle is 60 points versus 10 points, because it's all relative if the bars are still moving the same. You know what I mean? So I didn't even realize how far down it even fell. That's crazy. You gotta call the plug. Oh no. Ain't no plugging around here. You know what? It's time for me to go. Um, cause All right, let me show y'all the account real quick. Why can't I take this? Oh, because I have to unlock it. Duh, girl. Um, mm, mm. Lock. Okay, I can't lock. Oh, that's why. Duh. Okay. There's gonna be a ghetto white line in the middle of this, but you guys will be all right. There's not much to see here. Yeah, I'm gonna see what size wrinkles I want to go to tomorrow, but I'm gonna go in with the same rule set though, because nothing really changes. But yeah, so I have $1,700, 1,780 of drawdown in this account. Once I feel a little bit more comfortable, whether it's me adjusting my wrinkle setting or just getting the repetition of what I'm looking for, now that I've made these adjustments, I don't think I have too many more adjustments to make aside from like there are certain setups where like I need the point of control to be in a certain place. So I think at this point, those are probably the only adjustments that I might have to make. But aside from that, once I get enough repetition, I am going to increase my contract size so we can get this account done. But for right now, I'm just going to use one contract because this is my last eval left. So I kind of don't want to pass it too soon if I'm not going to be ready to trade in PA, but we'll see. I'll let you guys know tomorrow when I get on the stream if I make any adjustments to the size of my bars and if I do, what the size is, and we'll just kind of go from there. I don't know. The chart didn't even fit correctly at all. You as well, Prayer. You as well. He's the only normal one. Yeah, because Timbo ain't normal. Timbo said, did somebody say boobs? Like, but yeah, you guys. Thank you guys for tuning in. I'm gonna go and I actually didn't plan on taking a nap, but since I had to reload NinjaTrader and I can't really look at the charts at this point, I'm gonna go take a nap because why not? I can't journal, so I might as well. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in. Please like the video on your way out if you haven't already. Subscribe if you haven't already. But other than that, I will see you guys bright and early tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Enjoy the rest of your day. Bye guys.